Your Holiness, Excellency, Venerable and distinguished guests, I have been granted the honor to speak about His Majesty the late King Bhumibol. You may ask, why does a Swiss citizen speak about King Bhumibol? Because I had the honor to write this book. On this book, you can see on the cover page, on the right side, King Bhumibol, when he was 11 years old. On the left side, King Anand Rama VIII, when he was 13 years old. And in the middle, you see their dearest private tutor, who was with them during 18 years and with the royal family during 26 years. Incidentally, this private tutor was my father. Now you may wonder, why does a Swiss citizen dare to write about His Majesty King Bhumibol? You can see on this picture, during one of the long audience I had the honor to be granted by His Majesty. His Majesty has granted me the permission to write this book, because he said, why your father has never written his memory? Why he never writes what he did for my brother, for me, and for my family? I answered, Your Majesty, simply because this is private. My father would never disclose the private life of Your Majesty. Then His Majesty granted me the permission, saying, then it is your duty. You must write it, because this is history. This is the reason why I dared to write this book. This picture has been taken in Lausanne, Switzerland in 1928. This was during the happy days when Prince Mahidol of Songkla and his young wife, Somdetya, came to Lausanne for holiday. It was in 1928, the last happy holiday they had together. Soon after, Prince Mahidol of Songkla passed away. This is a picture of my father. This is another one. When the family was in 1933, realized that something had to be done for the study. Queen Sawangwatana said to Princess Mahidol, you must go abroad and take your children to get an international education. And they came to Lausanne. Why Lausanne? Because, first of all, they had the happy holiday in the memory, what you saw on the other picture. Then, because to go abroad in the 30s, in the mid-30s, was very delicate. The family could not go to a country where people could suspect some political acquaintance. The Second World War was cooking in those days, so they could not go to any country that could be involved in the war. Switzerland being neutral, it was the right choice. And also because Switzerland had the best school in those days. So they came to Switzerland and they had to go to school, but the princess thought she needs somebody to assist her. And in those days, My father, who was a lawyer, he was a lawyer preparing his PhD at the University of Law in Lysandre, was the best friend of a Thai prince, Mamchao Rasami Sorion, who was a grandson of King Rama IV. And this prince said to my father, my cousin, the future king of Siam, because in those days it was not Thailand, it was still Siam. My cousin, the future king of Siam, will need some help for his education. You should meet with the mother and see with them, and maybe you can help them. And in fact, my father needed some work at the side of his study, so he knew them. And soon the empathy was clear. They liked him, the future king and the prince Bhumibol, they liked my father so much that Samdetya asked my father, would you accept to be the private tutor and to lead the education of my son, of my two sons? There are probably millions of lawyers in the world, but there are not so many people who are granted the honor to educate a king, or even two kings. So my father accepted. And you can see one of the first pictures taken in the courtyard of the school. My father was not a teacher, but he has supervised the education at school. He has chosen the school, followed the day-to-day work, and he has also trained them to sport, because in Latin we say mens sana in corpore sane. It means that it is very important not only to learn at school, but to develop the brain, to develop the body, and to make a lot of sport. So my father has supervised for the whole family the sport in winter, the sport in summer. In winter they loved the snow, as you can see. In those days to ski you had to wear a suit and a necktie. It has changed since those days. That was in 1937. In summertime he took them to the mountain to teach them the nature, to train them to walk, to climb the mountain. And this is why King Bhumibol later could go in the remote area in Thailand. He could go and see the village and the villagers who need help. And he was walking there even where the cars could not go. And people were so astonished, saying, His Majesty, he can walk everywhere. So you can see in the mountain they were walking, they were learning the nature, and they were doing a lot of things. This is the logbook of Prince Bhumibol in those days. For those who understand French, you can see that the logbook had to be signed by the mother, by the parents every week, stating about the behavior and the quality of work. Those of you who speak French will understand that Prince Bhumibol was a very good student. He was, since he was very young, he knew he would have heavy responsibility later. So his mother said he must be the first at school, and he was the first at school. This logbook, I can tell you, every page is the same. Perfect. Here you can see the family was growing well in Switzerland. They were very happy. They were not there for fun, they were there to work. And after having lost the father in 1929, 10 years later they had again a happy life together, the whole family, the mother and the 3 children. His Majesty has done a lot, as you all know. His Majesty used to say, every day there are a lot of duties, but every day there is something good to do, and we will do it. Every day you should do something good. His Majesty was doing something good for all Thai people. This is an example that, as we are in Sweden, it is the school milk program that His Majesty has introduced, because if you want people to be in peace, they must not be hungry. And this school milk program was to distribute milk in the school with a filling machine at Chilada residence, where the king, that was the residence of His Majesty, and he had cows, and he had the help of the dairy farmer in Thailand to distribute the milk in the school. By the way, His Majesty has also given this nice summer camp to the children of the city in Switzerland where he has been living. It was because in those days the children did not afford to go to travel for holiday. That was 80 years ago. Now it has changed. Everybody can travel. In Switzerland, I had the honor to be honorary member myself, and His Majesty shown his wish to be also, because he liked Switzerland so much, his heart was partly in Switzerland, he liked to be also honorary member of this brotherhood. And this is the picture. I came with the governor of the brotherhood to elevate His Majesty in Chilada, it was in Klaikongwon in Wahin, to elevate him at the rank of honorary fellow of this typical Swiss official brotherhood. I'm not the only one. Everybody must have some moment to speak, so I have to stop now. I'm sorry. I would speak during hours if I had time. Thank you for your attention.